Hi everyone. Had to look for a minute and do a double take. I couldn't see the babies. They're all piling up in the baby bed over there. We just now let them out of the playpen and they're kind of going crazy, going wild. What are you trying to do, little Shelly? You're trying to get on the couch? I think you're trying to. Maggie, be good. Where's that Rosie girl? Where's Rosie? I saw somebody go to the no-no zone. Maggie. Oh, there's Rosie under the coffee table. She has the zoomies. Oh, she's running everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry that the video has been so late today, but I have had another crazy day. Rosie. I just went out for a little while to get my nails done. And before I knew it, it was after 5. It's 5:30 now. And I just got off of a big deal. Somebody tried to steal my identity. They called me from my bank, or so I thought, and it turned out it was all one big scam, and I had to go to my bank and tell them, and I drew my money out of the bank because this was such a scam that, they almost had me fooled. And right at the very end, before I gave them the information they were wanting, I just got a bad feeling. Hey, Amos, hey, we'll have none of that, little one. That's not okay. Oh, he got snappy. They do that. They all do that. It's not just him. Lovely. Sheba, quit. Now, there's a little bit to go for. Mama's working with these kids to develop better personalities, but I don't know what happened. But anyway, long story short, my bank made me have to get my my computer cleaned, and I didn't know what that meant, and I had to call the Geek Squad, and they did it. But I just got off of the computer and off the phone with them doing it, and that just delayed me getting my video done earlier. But everything is okay. Nobody got my money, which is all we were concerned about, huh, honey? But this was a very, very smooth scammer. I really thought I was talking with my bank, and they were asking me for personal information. But at the end of the conversation, I got just enough of a bad feeling that my bank probably wouldn't ask for some of the questions that I was being asked. So I just hung it up, quit that, and I went straight to my bank to find out why, and if it was them. And it wasn't. And they said I was not the first one that had received this scammer's call. So it's weird. I hate it that we live in a world where scammers are so good, and we get the bad phone calls every day that we reject or decline, but this one, it was my bank that called me. So yes, I answered it and was talking to them. But so anyway, it's just a crazy world that we live in. I hope nobody else has to go through that. But I will say, even if it is who you think it is, just don't give them information. Go in and talk to them in person. I didn't give enough information for them to hurt me, but I did give them enough information that we just kind of froze my accounts and moved my money and got my computer clean. And we're just going to let it rest for a week or so and then see if anything else comes out of it. So anyway, that's enough of our drama. We're back to the babies. Dad's been dog sitting again all day today. He sat with them all day yesterday while I was taking Walter to his family. And today he was only going to have to be here a little over an hour or so, and then I was going to be here all day. But that didn't happen. So he's getting so good. Look how clean everything is. He's keeping them clean. He's keeping them entertained. He doesn't let them out to play when he's here by himself, but that's all right. I'd rather be here because we do get little temper tantrums going every now and then. Where did, are you back over here, Amos? Are you just going to chew on the bed? Are you cutting some teeth? Hi, Matt. Hey, goodness, I can't even think of your name. Rosie. Rosie's got the zoomies. No zone. You know, no zone. Hey, get out of there. Zoom. They go right through that zone, no zone real fast. Oh, my goodness. The rest of the pack are outside. Reba, she's having to stay in a lot more, having to keep her separate from the boys because she is in full-blown heat. And Sheba, you're just being ornery. Who are you being ornery to, Reba? Oh, Reba has a toy in her mouth. Uh-oh. Reba's not too far away from when she was a baby. She knows the hiding spots. She knows how to keep Mama Sheba from taking stuff away. Who's Dad got? Is that Miss Lovely? There's our little Lovely girl. Lovely is definitely out of her shell. She rules the roost. And Miss Shelley, she thinks she's a lot bigger than she is. And little Dee, she's never been shy. She's never been shy. And then there's Miss Mosa. And this girl is so full of kisses when I pick her up. She's just licky, licky, licky. Oh, and Gabe. Gabe, you're just a boy all the way through. Girls, quit it. Sheba, leave her alone. Don't make her let it go. She'll lose it. She's doing good hanging on to it. Aw. It's all right, Reba. I got one stashed. I will go get it in a minute and you can have it. It actually squeaks. That one doesn't squeak anymore. They love those emoji squeakies. But that one doesn't squeak anymore. But they're all doing so good. Where's Mr. Barry? Barry and Amos. Oh, they're going to go at it over a toy. Boys, you play nice. They're all rowdy. We have to calm them down. Hey, Aggie. Just don't get there. Let's play nice. Here, there's a toy. Amos? Oh, little bears. Come on, Barry, get up from there. Hey, I want you to be nice. I want you to be nice. Why isn't your mama correcting you? Why isn't she correcting you? You're rotten. He is, too. Barry's pretty rotten, too, though. Yeah, I got you. You don't go wiggling out of my hand now. Just let me do what I want to do. Who is that? Shelly? Shelly's digging. Shelly is the smallest weighing baby now. Gabe has passed her. Gabe was our smallest baby at birth. He only weighed 5 ounces, and I don't have their sheet in here, but when I weighed them the other day and they were taking the last bit of their medicines and getting their vaccines and stuff, Gabe has passed Shelly. Shelly is just under 3 pounds, and everybody else was just over 3 pounds. But Rosie and Maggie, I think Maggie's around 5, maybe 6 pounds now, and Rosie's a little bit smaller. She's between 4 and 5 pounds. But they all love to play, and they love the room and the bigger playpen and the play center, so they're enjoying all of that. Mosa, oh, I tell you what, it happens with every litter. They love those little beds. I keep them from the time they're born, and it starts out, that little bed is for the mamas to get in because the newborns are too small to get in it on their own. And mama will get in it just to kind of separate herself from the babies while she's in the playpen with them. And then the babies start getting their legs under them, and they get in the bed, and I have to put another bed in for mom because the babies take over one, and they love those beds. And then they get to this stage, and Jeff, I had no beds in here, just these fleece mats, because Sheba and Chloe's litter had already learned the art of ripping up the beds. Well, Jeff was like yesterday, he was like, should I give him a bed? And I was like, yeah, we can do that. You know, the little blue babies are still innocent. But not anymore. He gave him a bed, and then looked over here a while ago, and I heard him say a bad word. He said a bad word, and he started picking up pieces of this, and he moved the beds out of here. So they don't get any more beds. They just get the fleece mats, which keeps them pretty warm. There's some more of the bedding right there. It has that fuzzy stuff in it, and if they eat it, it makes them cough. And if they eat very much of it, you usually see it the next day. So they don't get the little beds now. They can get out and play in that one. And they do. As soon as they come out of the playpen, they all run for that bed to play in it. But that's a zipper that they're chewing on, and I let them do that because they're cutting teeth. Miss Mosa's chewing on it. Barry was, and then Amos was. They'll all probably chew on it before they go back in the playpen. But you can see they're all doing fine. It's just phases that we go through, and tearing up beds is usually one of the phases. And when they get to that phase, they lose the bed. They just get the fleece mats, and they huddle together. But by the time they're ready to start going to their new families next week, they'll be being split up. So one puppy doesn't think of all this mischief by themselves. They come up with some, but not as much as a little gang of puppies comes up with. That's why I call them little terrorists or gangsters. All of them together can cause quite a bit of damage if you're not right on top of it. Hi, Miss Rosie. Hi, Miss Maggie. Oh, we're going to have to keep our eyes on you two, girls. I found out that I had to have an enhanced driver's license before I can fly. And I want to fly around the end of July to go get our little blue boy from Colorado. Hi, Miss Shelley. And so I had to literally send off her birth certificate, which just came in today. So that came in a lot quicker. Hopefully Monday I can get the enhanced driver's license. They were supposed to give that to me in December when I had mine renewed, but they didn't. So I have to do it before I can fly, and I have to to try to get it done before that puppy's ready to come home. And he'll be ready July the 19th. He'll be 8 weeks old and we'll be bringing him home. And I'm still working on a name for him, but I don't know what yet. It'll probably be easier once I get him. But all of these babies are taken and they're all just waiting to get to, and several of them will be flying next week. I'll be going to the Tulsa International Airport next week for dropping them off. Shelly's family are going to be here. They're coming all the way here to the house to pick her up on the 25th. That's when they're ready to go. So she'll be leaving the 25th, but I think the rest of them are all flying. Gabe. I know Lovely is going to New York. She'll be flying. Mosa is going to Washington. She'll be flying. Gabe is going to be flying. He's going to Connecticut. Dee, I can't remember. Oh, Dee, we're meeting. She's going to Texas, and we'll be meeting in, what is that place with the... Talahina. Yeah, that's where they have the Bigfoot. We went there last year and dropped off some puppies, and we went through the Bigfoot Museum. And let me tell you, that's a creepy place. We wanted to get out of that town before the sun went down, didn't we? Oh. So we'll be meeting in that town again. I don't know if we want to go to that museum again, though. No.
They got aliens that live there.
Aliens, they told us, yeah, there are aliens that live right down the road from the museum. So we decided we wanted out of that town before the sun goes down.
Get down here.
Where are you going, Amos? You got the zoomies up? No zone. Oh, you better get out of there. You better get out of there, mister. Get you a toy. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here. It's been a really long day. And I know my son will be calling me in a little bit to find out what was going on. And he's an IT specialist, but he is in Texas. And the bank wouldn't accept any kind of computer cleaning he did for me. It had to be from a professional company, which my son would be, I guess. I don't really know, but I happen to have Geek Squad coverage, so that's who I had to do it. And now I just have to show the bank that it was done, and then I can get back to my online banking information.
Come on. Pull your pants up.
It's a scary, scary time we live in when you have to you have to do so much to try to stay protected from the scammers. Even in the puppy world, there are so many bad things that go on. That's one of the reasons I like to do the videos, y'all. I really want you to be able to see. If you see something that you don't like, please let me know, because I just don't want anybody to have any doubts as to how we do our program here. And but ouch, Reba, that's my hand. So I hope that doing things the way we do makes it easier for everybody to feel confident. We believe in getting the puppies to the best families possible. And, the breeder is also at risk for scammers. It's not just the families looking for a Boston. There are tons of people that try to scam the breeders, too.
Rosie. Oh, don't bite me.
Oh, look at them just all gathering around him.
She will pierce your ear.
Yeah, she will. Little sharp teeth. Next week, after Delilah's babies are all gone, Rosie and Maggie will get to start going outside with our pack and one of us. We don't let them go out and be unattended just because they're still babies. They're going to be babies for another few months. But dogs do grow up
This
fast.
one's a baby.
She's a baby.
Look how big.
She's a
It's
baby.
a big baby.
She's not that big.
Look that big baby.
She's a baby. Just a baby. Her just a baby. Look at that. Aw.
Baby kisses.
She's just a baby. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Y'all have a blessed rest of your evening and weekend. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I can stay home all day tomorrow. But anyway, y'all have a good evening.